This week on Non-League Connect, we start with Loughborough Dynamo, who bounced back from last week's FA Cup exit by picking up all 3 points in midweek, thrashing Market Drayton 7-0. Saturday, they were back in cup action, the FA Trophy away at Stamford. With details of a rather unpleasant defeat, here's Kieran King.
Loughborough Dynamo crashed out the Bill-based FA Trophy after they fell to a 5-1 defeat at Stamford on Saturday afternoon. First half goals from James Hicks, Tom Siddons and Tendai Daniels 3-0 up. Borough's ball one back for Dynamo. It all saw the Daniels progress to the next round of the FA Trophy and see Dynamo crashing out at the first hurdle. Dynamo played some good stuff at times, but sloppy mistakes were their downfall.
Having also tasted FA Cup defeat last weekend, Barwell and Colville Town were back in Southern League Premier Division Central action. In what turned out to be a disappointing afternoon, Barwell went down 3-1 away at Nuneaton Borough, despite taking a 15th-minute lead through Sam Hollis, whilst Colville picked up a point away to Banbury United thanks to a Joe Dall-Charles equaliser. Better news though for Heather St John's in the Midland Football League Premier Division, as they beat Worcester City 2-0. Here's Joshua Reid.
Goals for the Saints coming from Kieran Clark from the penalty spot, and also the experienced Ross Dempster struck for the Saints in the later stages of the game. The Saints were made to work, especially in the second half. Umar Zaman being shown a red card after a second bookable offence. But the Saints continue their impressive start to the 2019-20 season as they put pressure on the top of the table.
After the game, we spoke to Heather's manager, Jason Lance.
We thought it was a good game, to be fair. Started pretty even for both sides. Again, they only really look threatening on set pieces, corners and throw-ins, because they've got a long throw and they've got a very dominant centre-half in the air. But I think we tactically had them this time round because we fully understood what we were going to be against them. And I personally think a 2-0 win for us flatters them with the missed opportunities that we had as well.
Jason Lands there. Following Heather St John's 2-0 win over Worcester City, a result that leaves them in third place, a point behind leaders Sporting Khalsa, who edged out second place Walsall Wood on goal difference. Over in the United Counties Premier Division, Shepshire Dynamo continued to enjoy an excellent start to the campaign, making it 8 wins in as many games. Here's Lucas Monk with the details.
Shepshire Dynamo secured an 8th win in succession and maintained their place at the summit of the United Counties League with a 2-0 victory over Rothwell Corinthians at the Dovecote. Shepshire started brightly, and before long Luke Moran handed them the lead after 20 minutes. He raced on to Harry Wakefield's knockdown and guided a low finish past the Rothwell keeper and into the net. Wakefield then turned on a sixpence and fired just wide as the hosts sought to double their lead. Rothwell threatened an equaliser and enjoyed several corners in the opening stages of the second half, but Shepshire, after Rhys Morris saw a goal-bound effort hacked off the line, secured the points in the 82nd minute after Morris was hacked down in the box. Wakefield sent the keeper the wrong way and secured another vital 3 points for Shepshire, who face a tough trip to Pinchbeck United next Saturday.
After the game, we got the thoughts of a delighted Dynamo manager, Damien Beckford-Quayle.
Fantastic start to the season, to be fair, not conceding the goal in the league, but like I said in my last interview, it's going to mean teams when they come here, they're going to set up to be very defensive and be hard to break down, and fair play to them today. They were really difficult to break down and came with a game plan, but obviously we managed to get through the game plan today. But I said to the lads at the end of the game, believe it or not, that's most probably our best performance, not playing wise, but it was a different kind of game. You know, we showed a different side of the game today. We scored a good first goal football wise. Then we've had to battle and put our bodies on the line. I mean, we took our top goal scorer off halfway through the first half just to be a bit more defensive because they were putting us under a bit of pressure regarding long balls and long throws and a very direct side. So we just changed up and we're showing that we've got a different side to the game. And fair play to the lads, another clean sheet, and I can't fault them.
Luke Moran got his first goal for the club today. What did you make of his performance?
Yeah, a lot better today. A lot better than what he has been in previous games. But obviously he's not been with the club long. He's still learning the way how we want to play and how we train and things like that. So fair play to him. He got forward into the box and got himself his first goal of the season for the club and put some more pressure on players in and around him what play in his position. You know, and that's good competition for players. As you can see, I had to leave a couple of players out of the squad today. Matt Melbourne is struggling slightly with injury, so we're not going to take this. We think we've got enough strength in depth to get through the games without him at this moment in time, and it was proven again. I think the subs made an impact when they came on as well, which is always good. You know?
So it's a fantastic start to the season, but what are your ambitions?
Well, my ambitions from my first interview, from when I first walked through the club, we had a 3-year plan last season. After the start of the season, I said to the lads in pre-season, look, I'm not in this league to mess about. I've been in it before, been up there quite a few times in it, finished second, lost it on goal different. So I kind of had a rough idea what the league is about, and my ambition is to get us out of this league and get into step 4. And we can't ask for a better start, first 8 games, but we've got a long way to go. There's a few teams now in and around who are starting to pick up more points, i.e. you've got your Quorns, you've got your Lubbers who've always been up there deep and starting to pick up points now. So there's a lot of competition to try and win this league, but I wouldn't swap the position what we're in for anyone at this moment in time, and fair play to the lads. And just like to give a special praise to Nimesh, my first team coach. He's come in with some fantastic ideas, and you can see that it's going onto the pitch, and it's been a good addition to the team. As we all know, I had to get a new management team at the start of the season with Wayne and Calvin as well, goalkeeper coach and my assistant manager, and we seem to be working well at the moment. So I just want to take a bit of credit from me and give a credit to them as well. I think they've been a fantastic addition to the team.
Elsewhere in yesterday's UCL Premier games, Oadby Town drew 0-0 away at Cogonhoe United, whilst Lutterworth Town lost 4-1 at Boston. Second place Loughborough University kept up the pressure on the leaders Shepshed with a fine 3-0 away win over Wellingborough Town, whilst Leicester Nirvana hammered Sleaford Town 5-0. In the all-Leicestershire game, Quorn earned the bragging rights with a 6-1 victory over Harborough Town. After the game, we caught up with their manager, Martin Carruthers.
We set the lads a challenge before the game, an opportunity to go third. We knew these were a very good side with a good reputation, and let's get after them from the onset and let them know they're in a game. Young Max Culverwell pulled off some great saves first half. The addition of Rich Wyman gave us some steel in midfield, and we was magnificent all over the field. And Raheem Reid and Tawanda, they caused them all sorts of problems, and they just couldn't live with us. And we said at half time, it's 2-0, only half a job done. The next goal's critical, and Artie gets a great goal just 2 minutes into the second half. So that set us up magnificently, and it's an emphatic win, great for the goal difference, and we're on the coattails of Shepshed and Loughborough now.
One final result to bring you from Saturday's UCL Premier fixtures, and we kid you not, Anstey Nomads 5, Deeping Rangers 9. Make of that what you will. From the non-League Connect team and myself, see you next time.